Ja, den kom upp men jag nekar den. Jag måste ju köra klart. Det är 33 sekunder kvar på den här meetupen.
Jaha.
Nu kommer Gareth. Nu får du sluta snacka skit om honom.
Ja.
Nu sätter han till och med på inspelning på det. Nu måste jag verkligen passa oss.
Ja, det här blir farligt. För då kommer man ha en översättare sen efteråt. Så nu får vi vara försiktiga.
I do not understand a word of that.
Men han förstår lite svenska tyvärr. Han har varit i Skåne.
Det är inte svenska.
Nej, det är inte svenska, det är danska. Jag har inte fått upp än om racet. Är vi inne i meetup än?
Nej.
Väljer jag join event.
Jag är inne här.
Jag tror det är via menyn längst ner till vänster. Så hade jag en join event-knapp.
Det här är inte jag, jag var skit. Jag trycker på sluta. Program.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Evening.
Hello.
Tack.
Gareth,
Ja.
Ja.
you know about had the gear problem. Right, so I'm just sitting in a pen and I'm just in one gear. I thought I'll just go up and down a gear. It's not changing, or it's going down 3 gears and up 4 gears again. And this only happens in the pens. So I don't know what's going to happen.
You've 3 minutes.
3 minutes if you want to
unpair and
repair.
Yeah, welcome to the world of Apple TV and X amount of connections. Oh, I mean, it's connected because I'm touching it. It's definitely connected because when I touch it, it changes, but it changes. I don't know. No, it's better. I'm just going to, oh God.
Too much.
I wonder if you, yeah. Okay, here's a theory. If you don't touch it for a while, while sitting in the pen, it doesn't disconnect, it just takes a while to re-register, and then when you touch it, it re-registers potentially, and then, well, I'm just going to, for want of a better phrase, fiddle with it. And keep moving it until you leave.
I'm fairly sure your mother told you not to touch it as much.
Yeah, this is true. Oh no, let's do it again. Oh. You can blame it on the London route. So a bit of drafting this evening until such a time that we feel.
I need to
see when we get over the top of the kind of leading lap, and then it's downhill.
One extra rider in.
Yeah, I was watching something just an hour ago, and there's a kind of maybe keep the pressure on, or hold a reasonable speed, and then potentially, surprisingly, put a bit of an effort in, hold the effort in before we hit the flat bit after the downhill.
Then we'll just stop.
Yeah, it's just open to all ideas.
I think it probably depends who gets over the top
when.
Yep. It may be a chase, or it may just be an excuse to go hell for leather.
One round or more than us for it. That's right then. 11.
Okay, Rick, good luck. Let's just keep the chat open. What everybody's doing.
Always be wary of a fast start
here.
Surely not.
The first race, there might be a bit green and go helpful there.
Okay.
No, that's good.
Right, far too much blue at the front. Let them drift up.
Många snart. Två gånger. Smart.
Hey. You now see what everyone's
doing.
Uh-huh. I like it that.
Vatten och sådant annat.
Have we got somebody else in the wrong team colours? Or have they got
No,
six?
we have an error, I think.
Right.
You got some echo, Gareth.
An absolute
I have
spanner.
echo.
How did
Yes.
you join?
That might be better.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, well, congratulations, Ian.
What?
You got the pen.
Oh, that's true. Good. I thought clearly that I did notice there was an extra person I was getting congratulated. Wow. Too excited there. The concentration involved in getting out the pen and not having no gears or all the gears is worse than the actual race, to be fair. So, yeah, just let them hit the front.
You say it. Everybody's waiting for something, I think.
The
Waiting for
final
the
score
person who,
is 300 meters left.
I'm waiting for the person who's not supposed to be here to off.
Yeah, well, I did send a message, but he doesn't seem to have got the message.
Oh, here I've got the message, to be honest. Short of riding with his eyes shut. I'm not wasting off the country reasons to do them.
So I suppose just take this at their pace.
Yep. Yeah.
Or, you know, Jonas, you just go on an attack, whichever suits better.
It's
Remember these days.
How it is going?
He'll just come to you. There's no thing more than that.
shouldn't we go on the cards?
Oh, God.
Look where you started now, Jonas.
Oh. No, 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 no. Bye.
God.
Thanks, Jonas.
Careful. Got 3 chasing 1. What's your draft? Appears to be 4-on-4 at the moment. Like 5. Sorry, 5.
Who is behind me? Is one of them or?
No need to panic as long as we don't let any get away.
Yeah. Just be wary that there's 4 of us getting 5 of them draft. So
Behind me.
I'm only doing 100, 150 watts. I don't think it's too much of a
probably not.
problem. Remember, they've got good 2 minutes, but we can outlast them. We're better at the 4 or 5 minute range. And that's what the com is, 4 minutes and something.
like 2 of them are ill. So KLM starts.
2 coming through, 3 coming through. Dropping 1. They're saving themselves for this back end of the climb. One with us, Oya.
Well done, guys.
Are you with me, Gerd?
No, you're dropping him too.
Let him pull you.
I've got one on my tail and one in front. We've got 4 seconds on him.
I guess I can't hold one whole lap.
We are three working together behind me.
One's coming aggressively. Contact, Oyan. We're in your draft. One coming over the top.
Keep going, Ian. Keep going.
Fuck, I've lost steering. Can't get in the draft. Can't get in the draft. Shit. Come on. That's my race done.
If you don't get in a draft, then you can go first.
Keep working, Ian. We're going slow behind. Good. Great job. Gapping all the time. Keep calm.
Try and hold them. Just
Turn steering off and it's still not pulling me back. I'm going to be done by the hill. This pace.
You need to press that button.
Oh, you cunt. Oh, it's thrown me back in the middle of the corner. Okay.
Great work, Ken. You're gaining on us.
Hej då, lycka till. Ja.
I'll get back to you, Ian. Is it going?
Coming up.
Okay.
He's been pulling all the way.
You two need to beat him.
Well, then we start climbing. Clover cut.
Go on, Ryan, you got this.
TT going so hard.
Fucking gears. Oh, fucking gears. Jesus.
Right, guys.
Fuck! Fuck!
Sorry, oh Jan, I couldn't stay with you.
Sorry, guys.
I couldn't say we were there first either.
I think it's tight, but I think they won it by a couple of points.
That's fucking shit.
Sorry guys, still having trouble holding max power for long periods. Swift about to get an email regarding the click.
They might be getting one about my steering as well.
It either doesn't change, or it'll change 3 gears down, which is no use, or it'll do the opposite 3 or 4 gears up when you least want it.
Have to be very careful when writing the report with a name like Hadrons.
I think you're allowed artistic license and that, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, guys.
I did think we was going on the first climb. Just pushing hard on the short one.
So were we on was
You did
was
a
OJ
Timmy.
and Gareth?
Yeah, but I didn't hear what you said on Discord because in the chat I didn't hear anything about it.
Jonas went mental, and then OJ and Gareth took it on from the front. So at what point did they come to the front? Or did we?
Well,
did they
when
work their way
Jonas
up?
went on, when Jonas went on that climb, we ended up as we got to the flat with a situation where there was me and Orjan and 4 of them, and
Right.
a couple of them started to stretch it, so we got caught in a cat and mouse going with them and stuff before we even hit the main climb.
Yeah. Well, not trying to use everything.
Yeah. At the main climb, me and Orjan got out front, and then there was one with us. And I sort of slowed up a wee bit, and Orjan went over the top first. and they got one over the top. Then I was on my own, but the guy behind me caught us on the way down. So we ended up bunching as a 3, and then OJ couldn't hold it away from the 3 of us, even though I was trying to make them do the pulling. Then I had my mad go to the left of the road on your own in the wind for a while.
It's not.
And then the 3 of them dropped me before the second climb. I think I was something like 20 seconds behind at the foot of the climb, and I got to within 12 seconds of the guy in front of me at one point. I thought I had a real chance, but he hit that wee flat bit and just maintained the gap then, and I couldn't catch him.
Because the gap's really strange. At one point, you're 20 odd, and then suddenly you're 7 seconds ahead of me, and Jonas is getting further away, and then he catches up, and I've not really changed anything. He made up about 10 seconds, and by that point, I had lost several seconds on you, and I don't know if I was just working hard and then needed a rest, or the timing between groups was out.
I don't know, because OJ and the other 2 did the similar to me. They had a wee break, and I just couldn't quite hold the wheel, and the next thing I knew, they were 15 seconds up the road.
Yeah.
But New York. Who lets me pick these courses?
You. Nobody else to blame but you. Well, we've tried a hilly one today. The team on Friday want to do RGV, so it'll be nice and flat, I suppose.
That's great.
I can see Thursday being called off.
Thursdays are getting tricky for me timetable-wise anyway, so I don't really
The bonus is
know. Well, you got a pretty good turnout for bolus last week, did you not?
Yeah, I did well. Work. And I mean, the bolus team, when it's on par with it, it's got a particular set of riders. Really is, it's a fast moving log, that's for sure. I think I survived 11 miles out of the 15, and we just let that. That's it. I don't know. The legs and the heart rate were 2 different places.
I still have the record of never having dropped in a TT.
And that's a pretty good record, to be fair. Because considering on days, off days, bad numbers, good numbers, good legs, back legs, it's fairly good. I don't think I've never not finished in memory, unless I've had a technical and got thrown out.
Yeah.
If I've been burst out the back, I'll finish, just in case similar happens to somebody up front, and you need that 4th man.
Another evening contemplating life choices going up that climb the second time.
The thing is, I mean, you're going to go up faster than the first, depending who you are, maybe, but you've already had a few sharp intakes of breath to get there.
Keep repeating the mantra, this is fun, this is fun.
I just kept saying no draft. Super draft. considering options of using the feather just for the hell of it.
Yeah, in retrospect, I probably should have used the feather a bit earlier than I did to try and get back rather than saving it for the end where it didn't matter.
How much did we lose?
Say again?
How much did we lose by a few points or many?
There's still a few of us out riding, so
I can make myself feel better.
20.
I'm about to make an observation, Gareth.
Uh-huh.
I've just, rather than going back towards KOM, I'm off of the park route. And interestingly, when you change gears on the non-course that you were racing, you're not having the same issue.
I think you've done something to the Zwift racing gods, Ian, because
Oh,
it's
clearly.
only when you're in an event that anything happens. The rest of the time,
A
it's fine.
TT1 event. TT1 event. That's me changing up and down, and I'm not skipping 2 or 3 gears. I'm literally, it's changing as I wish it to, which means I don't lose the momentum. So how do you word that to Zwift? Here's Zwift. While using the click in an arranged race,
Tell them what event it was, because they can look at their end and see.
well, it's the last, I'll tell them both the last 2 ladder races have been the exact same thing has happened. So I'm going on the park route, which is obviously similar gradients to what we've just been on, changing quite happily, no skipping. It's definitely something.
I think I need to take a day off, so no TTT for me tomorrow.
No, I don't think I will either.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a walk. Take in some of the autumn colours. Some saggy bit.
Hoping you get the weather that you need for that.
Well, I was out
Not
on
the
Sunday.
typical.
No, it should be alright, actually. Out on Sunday, group, outdoors. I've never seen weather so spectacular. It was basically colours like you see, mountains that you could see from miles away, and an inversion cloud, which was so low at one point we cycled through it. And that was for that cloud, well, the inversion cloud in the fields next to us. And out to Aberfoyle, which is 20 miles, was there most of the time. And bizarrely, went past the Glengoyne distillery. We actually went through it. Just bizarre. But stunning day to read about.
That sounds like a stark contrast to a couple of days before Halloween. My daughter wanted to go shopping and it was dark outside, and we got halfway to the shops and the road was flooded and impassable, so we had to go all these bizarre country roads in the pouring rain. We did actually get shopping, but then it never stopped raining, and the town we were in, the canal and the rivers burst their banks, and 5 meters of water in the town centre the next day.
I think they said in the news, just before we started this race, that it's the Irish Council, Irish government putting quite a bit of money aside for shops that have been absolutely flooded due to canals bursting the banks.
A lot of the businesses were flooded maybe back in 2007 or something like that, and the insurance paid out that time, but the insurance said then no more insurance. So a lot of those buildings now had no insurance, so without the handout they'd be gone.
Yeah, so I think there's been a meeting of minds and a help kitty has been put together. Just a question, Gareth, if I'm emailing Zwift, avoiding going to the Zwift companion, which is also at the help desk, is there a different email that you would use?
No.
Or just go on to the help desk?
Yeah, just because even when we're emailing individuals to do with organising and stuff, we still have to use central mailboxes, and they pick it all up internally. So,
right, so I'll just go to the help section of the Zwift companion settings app. Just go through that, and I'll list this race, the previous race, explain the situation.
If they don't get back to you and they don't get any satisfaction, I have several contacts on things like Messenger and things, which I can always give them a prod informally.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to know, because there's, either it's something to do with what I'm doing, but I can't see how, because and any other thing I've done after this Wednesday and up to this Wednesday, it's been fine.
And you're pairing everything. You're pairing everything through the hub, are you, or through the companion?
So the hub is power, cadence, speed. The tickers through the hub. The heart rate's through the hub, but the heart rate is via the companion app. At least it should be. But when it says Bluetooth, and sometimes I think it says Bluetooth, it remembers that the heart rate is via companion app. Admittedly, not always.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have to remind it. It's just an absolute pain in the arse. But tonight it seemed to work fine. It said Bluetooth, but because it's Apple TV, by that point you've run out the 3 connections. You've got the hub 1, clicker 2, the remote 3, so the heart rate has to go. So, and it seems to, it works. But clearly in an organised event decides it wants to do something very different. So I'm just going to rise.
I know that events are slightly different in terms of how things like Super Tuck work and everything. So they are a special mode, if you will. So I don't know if maybe they record data differently or something. I don't know.
Very possibly, but the problem is then it's just you either know it's going to be like that, so every time you press, it's like a Dura SRAM automatic gear, and expecting to hold it down and go down 3 gears, but you're not. You're literally pressing it. It doesn't react straight away. And it'll drop 2 or 3 gears, or go up 2 or 3 gears. Whereas just now, I am going through the gears exactly as I press them in either direction. No delay, no nothing. Bungy old man that I'm. Not entirely sure it kept it from the race before.
Well, Michael, are you still there? You're away.
Yeah, he's not on Discord.
It was a fairly good. It was a fairly reasonable start to the race. There's no.
Yeah, I I don't know. I don't think pushing on that first hill really changed very much, but it would have been nice just to go into things a bit more relaxed. But I think they were going to push anyway.
Yeah.
We blame you on that.
Yeah,
Was it?
we can
was it one
blame
or-
week. Blame me
How
this
many?
week.
Was it 2 riders or 1 rider of theirs that got across the top? Did they have 2? And we had 2, didn't we?
Yeah, it was 2 and 2. Well, yeah, it was 1-1-1-1 really, because there was a gap between us all.
So the question is, if one of their team going over the top with say 2 or 3 seconds, we had Gareth and OJ, you would expect with not too much effort, you could have caught them, and hopefully their second man, might have blown his doors by that point, and then it'd be 2 and 1. But I'm assuming their rider sort of came off the gas a wee bit, maybe allowed a catch up.
Well, I think you could probably blame me. When I went over the top, if I'd have stuck to Orjan a bit better and we'd have had 2 of us, we could have maybe stuck a breakaway. It would have been 2 versus 2 and we would have been in front. We maybe could have held it out, but I was
So
a
it
bit
was mano and
lazy
mano.
down.
It was mano and mano, putting a bit of power down just to
Yeah.
try any kind of split, so you're working quite hard. Yeah.
Because I think Orjan tried to hold the break. And then obviously that's him burning watts and I was burning watts trying to catch him.
Yeah.
Um,
And in that course, there's maybe a 1 or 2 flat areas, but they're still working hard in the flats. You're not getting a chance to recuperate.
the flat bit is there's a couple of real kickers, a wee dab
Just at the end of each one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've got into a nice rhythm, and then here we go, 7-8%.
It's just enough to stop you getting a proper rest.
Yeah.
Well, at least it is for me anyway.
No, that's definitely all